What is going on, everybody? I'm Fetty here, and I'm back. I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back on here. Just been busy with school, with midterms and all that stuff. But I'm gonna start a playbook breakdown series, and then this video, or in these next few videos, I'm gonna be going through the run and gun playbook. It's an alternate playbook in Madden. Um, Whether you're playing regs or MUT, you can use it. In MUT, it's I think it will cost you around 20K to buy the playbook. I bought that. I bought it for that, and I checked yesterday when I sold it that that's what I was going for. But yeah, I built a little scheme from this, and I was playing with it probably for a couple weeks here, playing some weekend league games, and it's a very good scheme. It's a very good run-based scheme. I feel like when I was playing with it, it has some good passing plays, but I like to attack the ground. With the ground game being so good this year, I mean, you have to almost. You're giving yourself at a disadvantage if you're not running the ball. So this run and gun playbook is very good, and what I plan to do is kind of go through each formation that I ran while I was in this book, and kind of just break it down for you, what I liked, what I didn't like, what works, and what you can do, different adjustments to beat certain coverages and stuff like that. So the first formation I want to go through is the Singleback A Slot. Now this is kind of similar to the one in Green Bay that I used to use. And the play I first like, well, there's two plays on the screen: stretch and smash. Stretch is a very good run. I'm not going to show it to you because you guys obviously know stretch is very good. You can either, if they don't put anybody on the right side that the stretch is running to, then you can run it to there. But if they do, flip it and run it to the two receiver, one tight end side, and you're gonna have lots of good running room. So that's a great play, great running play. Very well mixed in with the dive as well, and the dive's an audible, so you can come out in the stretch and audible to the dive if you feel like there's more room up the middle. The play smash, the first play I'll go through here, is really good against really any coverage because you're kind of attacking that. Like on this side, it's kind of got that levels sail type situation going on, and if they play back, you can always dump it off to Freeman, right? And then you make someone miss, get a Barry Sanders out there, get a guy like Freeman, someone with above 90 spin and juke, get him above that threshold, and yes, you're going to be able to beat those guys one-on-one if they don't have unfakeable. So that's one option, and if they play underneath, you can throw it to Hooper. Playing underneath, possession catch it or rack it, whatever you want to do. As you can see, if they play underneath, this is a cover 4, that famous cover 4 that everybody still likes to run. And you're going to see in a cover 2, it gets a little tricky with 91 zone corners because in cloud flats, they almost like to bait you a little bit. But here they are in cloud flats, and you're going to see they break down so quickly, but we still got, what, five yards there. And if they play cover 2 hard, open, spin it upfield, make someone miss. So that's just attacking one side, and I'll show you cover 3 too. It's going to be the same situation though. Here they're in purples, so purples drop back even more. Just gotta wait, dump it off. You can see we get 12 yards maybe there. So that's just one side of the field that you're stressing, and then obviously I'll run with hard flats just to show you that Freeman's going to be taken away, but Hooper's going to be wide open. You can see Talib's out there. I believe he still has 91 zone in regs. I haven't checked. I don't play much regs, but so that's just one side of the field. Now with this, it makes it so hard. You have two sides that you attack, low and high. So here I'm just gonna go on a D lineman so I don't. So here we go. We got a cover 4, and what I'll do for a cover 4 is I'll create a flood, and what I like to do is I'll put my fastest guy where Jones is, which he's faster, and I'll put my slowest, best route runner where Sanu is, because Jones with 91 zone, you need to push him down. You need to push him downfield and to open up that corner out, because the way they react, it's so quick that you can't really throw the corner out if you have a slower receiver running that streak. So make sure you have your fastest guy there, and we'll show you. We'll just run that cover 4, and you can see You just have to wait on it. And you can see if you pass lead it to the sidelines. See how Chris Harris, he turns back super quick, but he can't get in front of that ball. He won't be able to. So that's why I always recommend putting your fastest receiver on the streak. And it's been well known to do that with 91 zone, is to have a faster guy pulling the deep corner safety to open up the corner out underneath. So as you can see, that was a cover 4. And if they run cloud flats, they will drift a little bit, and you can probably throw that flat route to 2 low if you want. So he will run a cover 2, and you'll see same kind of thing. You want to just leave that. I put him on an out. I feel like he sucks down the flat better. Put Tulalolo on a streak, and then as you can see, just wait a bit, and then pass lead it a little bit up away from Chris Harris, because if you pass lead it too far down, he'll jump that. So that's a cover 2, and obviously with a hard flat, it's just going to be more open. So they have to basically either user guard that or have a fast linebacker manned up on that. So then against a cover 3, it's the same thing you want to do against a cover 4. You just want to create a flood. Put your fastest guy on the streak. Put your slower kind of route runner guy on the corner route. So for me, I'll put like Hill on the streak, and then I'll put Fitzgerald in the slot. Or you can use an Edelman, someone just slower who can run routes crisp. So as you can see here, just wait in the pocket. As you can see, pass lead that kind of towards the sidelines, and you can possession catch that, and that's always open unless they user guard it or they man it up. So because a purple's not going to get back there. So that's just one play where you're attacking both sides of the field. You're mixing in stretch and dive as you're doing this, and that's just one play in this A slot formation. So the next play, you can do the same thing with flood, and you can do the same thing with curl flat corner. Curl flat corner, you'll know from gun bunch tight end, I believe. It's the same thing, and it's in gun bunch as well, the curl flat. You just do the same thing, out route the far left receiver who's doing the curl, streak the tight end, and if you want to beat cover 2, and if you want to flood the defense, streak the far left receiver, because you're hitting with the stretch, hitting with the dive, and then you're also throwing in those nice passing plays that attack the sidelines. I think that's pretty much. Oh yeah, and this double post play is pretty good too. Just depending on what they throw at you. So as you can see, you got 2 posts, and what I like to do is put 2 drags out there, and then I just kind of read the defense on what they're doing. So if they play back, as you can see, you got Tulolo on a post that's open, and if they play cloud flats, then I just hit the drags. So that's basically what I do. So here, sitting back in the pocket, you see they're drifting back. Hit your tight end, get a big body tight end, try to truck people over, stiff arm, do stuff like that. And cover 2 here, it's the same type of setup. Cloud flats, hit the drags, and if they play hard flats, try to hit Tuolo. As you can see, cloud flats will drift, and you got easy yards there. And then we'll just show you against Tampa 2 with hard flats. Again, just drag your tight end and your slot receiver. If you were playing hard flats, I don't know why, but he walked with him. That Marshall walked with Tuololo there, but usually that wouldn't happen in a game. The flat would suck down, and then you'd have that little area in between the safety and the corner, and it would be open in that kind of where that pass or the route ends. It'll be open there, and then against a cover 3, again with purples, it's just going to be even more open. And this year more than ever is like, just take your drags, kind of nickel and dime down the defense, and just take what the defense gives you. You can't really attack any defense downfield. I have a few plays that will come up later in my next few episodes that are one-play touchdowns, but as you can see, it's the same type of thing. If in a cover 3, if they play hard flats, try to attack, try to get Tuolo or if the middle of the field is open, try to hit Jones. As you can see, it's open there. Possession, catch it, or rack it, whatever you want to do, depends on the situation. And you can also hit Tulolo. So it's basically just kind of a read the defense type of deal, and just kind of see what they give you. And as you can see, that's what a cover 2 would look like. It should look like that guy shouldn't be walking with him, running with him, and he should be open in that area right there. So that's basically the first episode, first formation. This is the one that I run in a lot. Well, I ran in a lot. I don't run it anymore. But the stretch, the dive is so good. Even throwing in the counter sometimes. You're attacking the sidelines. It's lots of good little plays here that put a lot of stress on the defense. Good red zone plays like flood that post to the tight end is really good. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just episode 1. I'll be coming out with more episodes. I don't know how many episodes there's going to be, but this is episode 1, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.